So yeah, this is wildcard server on Ascension, and essentially the idea is this is Rapid Lich King era, and every 2 levels you get a random ability. The XP rates by default I think are 4 times, and you can choose to have a high risk mode enabled above 20, which increases your XP, but when you die by somebody, they have the option to pick up 3 random pieces of your gear and take it from you. This is toggleable in cities though, so if you choose to do high risk at 20, you can choose to turn it off at a later point in time. There's some guy over here trying to reroll to get, I think he's trying to get auto shot and tame beast. I'm like, dude, you're gonna be here forever, so. You can get screwed by the build. So, just depending on how things go, I want to roll with this and just kind of play this out. So one thing I forgot to mention is that the abilities, or the stats you normally get when you auto-level, you have the option to reallocate these into anything you want at any time. So, because I don't have auto-shot, and none of this buffs anything else really, strength seems to be the way to go for at least now. This will help buff my rend damage. I think I also forgot to mention that as you level the talents, you can put talent points into anything you want. Any, wrong one. Any single talent that exists in Rapid Lich King. Now, I think these have, yeah, they still have the level requirement to get them, but you don't have to have points in any tree to get any row. So I can just pick up Thick Hide without having any finding these. I can go over here and learn Lock and Load if I want. You don't have to put points in any tree to get the subsequent ones, you just need a level. In these towns, these things called Book of Ascension, and this pretty much acts as a trainer for all trainers are in one. Since you're learning random spells, I haven't learned one yet. I don't know if that's because I'm technically an ability point deck because I started Tame Pet. Oh boy. Doop doop doop. The moment of truth. Did I get anything? I got conjure food. This is probably pretty useless. We're off to a good start. Hey you. Want some conjure muffins? Nice loser. Take the damn muffins. It took about 10 minutes to get his attention. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Weapons receive, it kind of reminds me of, like, Diablo, in a way, where items can give you... Actually, no, Diablo can't give you buffs to your talent. Oh yeah, it can. I think that was in D2. I don't know if D3 is like that, though. But weapons have a chance of receiving these buffs to talent. And you don't need to have points in the talent itself to receive the effect. So this makes some items better than others. Hey, check this out. This guy gives you the Scroll of Fortunes. I think this is a one-time thing, or maybe every few levels you might be able to get this, like every 10 or 20 levels you might get one more. This will replace an ability, and it gives it just another one. It just randomly reveals another ability. So like this would be a good item to use on Conjure Food. This is a completely useless spell. So I'm not going to use it right now. I call this thing the Tower of Death. Back in 2004, my potato computer, anytime I tried to flew here on my Night Elf character, my computer would like instantly crash anytime this tower loaded, because all this stuff would start rendering. And Uh, my Knight of Collector ended up getting stuck here at the flight path. I couldn't log in without crashing immediately. Like, my potato couldn't handle it. Had to go to my friend's house across the street, borrow his computer to get my Night Elf out. I think I took him, like, north or south down the beach. And, like, that was the end of that character until I could get a better computer. So I rerolled a dwarf. I heard my friend roll a druid on retail, back in vanilla, and all he would do is just spam Moonfire, because it had like a little bit of instant damage, but he would always complain about never having any mana. I never understood his ideology, but it was funny watching him just running around spamming Moonfire and a mob. He'd be out of mana, and the mob would have maybe half its health still left. Fuck, druids are awful. I keep thinking about the vanilla servers. Blizzlike, or the Blizzard vanilla servers coming out in, I think, August, they said? Or September? By the time of this video, at least, they don't exist. I really wish that Bookland existed here. I think it's only at the starter towns to kind of ease your way into the game. Let's see what we got. A hunter's mark. I think the game's trolling me. There's literally no point for this. I'm getting screwed over here, man. Fuck. Hey, we just got our first green item. +3 spirit. Wow. Wow. Oh. Oh. I see why they added this in the game. Now, that's a lot better. That was like 3 mobs later I got this bad boy. Seriously, look at this guy go. Look at this little dude. He's just like low-key, soloing. He doesn't even need me. Hey, so we did get green with a RE on it. So this is kind of an idea. There's also REs that aren't talents. Like, you can randomly get like a fiery enchant on a weapon or something when it drops. This might be enough to get me to 14. Let's check it out. Oh, just barely. Let's see if I can control again. Fear. This isn't the worst thing. It might be helpful if I pull multiple mobs, but besides and outside of that, I'm not really convinced. It's starting to look like a reroll at this point. But I think I'll go to like at least 20 and then decide from there. Go, Piggy, go to your death. Ah! Hey, it's our friend from earlier. He probably ran out of muffins. We should give him some more. Wow, 69? I remember 10-year-old me would always get like fluttered whenever I would see a female character in game. Because I always assumed that it was a chick. Because I didn't quite understand when I was 10 that guys like to stare at asses of not men sometimes. So it was always awkward finding out. I was like low-key flirting as a 10-year-old with like some probably grown-ass dude. I just noticed it seems that you get resilience as you level. I don't know if this percentage-wise is going to keep increasing. I know that at the start of the server like 2 years ago, PvP was just really all sorts of fucked up. People were doing way too much damage to each other. So you see on abilities, like, some certain abilities just have a flat-out reduction in damage to players. Like these 2 abilities for my pet. I don't know what other ones might... Oh yeah, look at that Moonfire. That is 10% less to players. This is just an effort of making broken builds like more balanced. It's just a balancing mechanism. But I didn't know what you got. Resilience as well. That's interesting. Also, there's a... it seems that there's an ability to ensure your weapons. This isn't really practical. Well, it's not really useful right now until I turn level 20. But I'm definitely going to go high risk when at 20. I think it costs a flat amount, like maybe 3 times the nether price, I think, to ensure your weapon, so that if you get killed while you have high risk mode enabled, you can ensure the item so that it won't be one of the 3 items randomly selected to drop off your character, which is pretty cool. So we'll definitely experiment with that as we get to higher levels. I also noticed it appears that items don't actually bind, because this is dropped. And, excuse me, I'm trying to show something. Because I unequipped it, re-equipped it. This comes up, but when I equipped it, it doesn't say soulbound. And when I put it back in my inventory, it's not soulbound either. Interesting. So it looks like you can use gear, and once you're done with it, you could like save it for an ult, or even for like your next phase. Like if I'm gonna reroll this guy, I'll probably keep that and just send it to him, like in the mail. I'll have to get like a alt character to store items in the mailbox for, I think. I like how people are complaining about like caster abilities. Like, this is such an insult. I hope you only get caster abilities all the way to 60. It's so even. It's so mean. I love it. Let's see, we got Hand of Reckoning. Oh, this is a good ability. I like this a lot. This does damage. What some people don't know is that you can use this as both a ranged pull. Damage is buffed by your attack power, but you can use it to pull, and it will do its initial damage. Like 53 instant damage is pretty nice right now. I'm pretty sure the scales of attack power, so that's good. I like this a lot. It also has no mana cost at all. It's like extremely low mana cost, so this won't affect my mana pool really at all. I wonder if this works when my pet grabs aggro. Can I use it again? And get like insane taunt damage going. What's that stat? Okay. Oh shit! That's exactly what I thought. Oh, that's awesome. This is a really good ability. It's kind of nice for chain pulling. Because whenever Hand of Reckoning is on cooldown, I gotta use Moonfire. It's cool. Mana cost of Moonfire is not really worth the damage it's doing right now. Oh, was it rare? I wonder if they give extra XP. Very curious. We could probably take them. Our pet's just fucking strong. Oh shit, yeah. I remembered that the increased XP for rare kills was a thing. I think that was in Cataclysm, but there must have been a custom feature. Whoa! Woohoo, lad! Rank Zork's hammer? Damn! What the fuck? We got 2 blues! But of course I want the 2-hand. Shit, dude. Look at that huge fucking increase. Going from 5 to 17.7. ADHD me just totally ran right past this. I almost got away before doing this. I think the plan right now is we're gonna finish these 2 quests and then just turn like everything in. And I think I'm gonna go to Westfall / Redbridge and Duskwood because they have a lot of quests there. I think the Stormwind docks are a thing in Wrath, if I remember correctly. This is the first time Fear actually came useful. I accidentally aggroed his entire camp. This rest thing is pretty awful. Maybe those muffins will come in handy. We haven't named him yet, actually. I forgot that was an option. What should we name him? You know, I was dawdling on his spell earlier, but like, this thing's pretty clutch. This truly is the epitome of vanilla itemization. Cloth agility. Alright, let's see what we get. Dampen magic. Excellent. That's so terrible, 3%. I mean, this is nice for like raids maybe later on, but it's terrible. This might be the final nail in the coffin. I said I was going to get to 20, but this ain't looking good. I think since I already did all these quests, I'll go turn everything in, and I'll probably get level 20, turning all it in. Potentially. So, if I get something really good at 20, maybe it might be redeeming. Look at that clutch hearthstone. I just realized that, like, all this stuff is gray now. I should probably be turning these in order if I was intelligent. Getting the gray ones, the low-level quests, in first, because I'm assuming the DPS, I'm assuming the experience is gonna get pretty botched for it being gray. Alright, let's see how fucked we're gonna get. Free-for-all PvP. Oh, that's right, level 20. Alright, risk model. So here's the risk thing I was talking about. So, this increases the experience to like 7 times, I think. Right now, I think it's at 4 times. So, when people kill you, like I said, you can lose up to 3 items, and the item is chosen randomly. But this goes back to that insurance thing, which would be very useful. You can like insure weapons and stuff, anything you really don't want to lose. So we're definitely going high risk mode. I think we could change this in cities. Oh. Okay, so we can kill people with this. Well, anyways, no point in turning this in. I am definitely rerolling. This is utter trash. So, I'm gonna make a new character. I kept these items in preparation for this happening. I think at this point it's pretty well decided that I have absolutely nothing going for me. Besides for this mace, this is the only thing that my life is surviving on right now. But I'll take this, I'll send all these to an alt in a mailbox. I think this is going to be the end of this video at least. I don't want this to be too long, so I will get a new character made, and I don't know if I'll include footage of re-rolling. I might a little bit, but the next video will be essentially the same character, but we're starting back over level 1. So, I will see you guys then. Thank you for watching.